India is full of wonders, some ancient, some natural, and some so breathtaking that they stay in your heart long after you've left. Every corner of this incredible country holds a surprise. Every moment feels like a story waiting to be told. From the glowing beauty of the Taj Mahal, where love lives in shining marble, to the royal magic of Jaipur, where palaces whisper tales of kings and queens. From the peaceful backwaters of Kerala, where time slows down and nature hugs you gently, to the mighty Himalayas, where mountains rise like giants and touch the sky, and finally to the dreamy shores of the Andaman Islands, where the ocean sparkles like a blue treasure chest. India doesn't just show you places. It shows you emotions, colors, memories, and dreams. It teaches you that beauty can be quiet or loud, simple or grand, ancient or brand new. It shows you how every culture, every landscape, and every tradition adds a new chapter to its endless story. And the best part of all, this journey is only the beginning. India has thousands of wonders still waiting. Temples hidden in forests, deserts that glow under the stars, cities that never sleep, and villages where life moves with kindness and harmony. So now the question is, where do you want to explore next? Because wherever we go, another adventure is just around the corner. Our first stop is the Taj Mahal, the shining symbol of eternal love. Imagine walking through its grand gates early in the morning, when the world is still soft and peaceful. The air feels cool, the birds are just waking up, and then, suddenly, you see it. The Taj Mahal rises in front of you like a giant white palace from a dream. When the sun begins to rise, its marble doesn't just shine. It glows. It looks almost magical, as if light is coming from inside the building itself. The reflection in the long water pool makes it seem twice as perfect, and for a moment, you might forget to breathe. Everything becomes quiet, as if the world is holding its breath just to admire it. People from every part of the world stand there, staring in awe. Because the Taj Mahal isn't just a monument, it's a love story carved in stone. It took 20,000 workers, the finest artists, and 22 long years to create this masterpiece, all built in memory of one beloved queen. Every curve, every stone, every detail was shaped with care, patience, and love. And believe me, this is only the beginning of our adventure. If the Taj Mahal leaves you amazed, just wait until you see what's coming next. India has wonders that will surprise you at every turn. Next, we arrive in Jaipur, the famous Pink City. But here, pink doesn't mean just one color. The buildings shine in soft rose, warm peach, and sunset gold, all blending together to make the whole city look like it's glowing. It feels as if Jaipur is always celebrating something, always welcoming you with open arms. As you walk through the bustling markets, the city comes alive around you. You hear the steady beat of drums echoing between the narrow streets. You smell the rich scent of spices, turmeric, cardamom, and cumin floating through the air. Colorful fabrics hang above your head, fluttering like flags in the wind, while shopkeepers call out with bright smiles. It's loud, lively, and full of energy, almost like the city itself is dancing. And then, rising proudly on a hill, you see the Amber Fort, a place that looks like a golden castle from a royal story. Its huge walls, shining courtyards, and mirror-covered rooms make you feel like you've stepped into the world of ancient kings and queens. Not far away stands the Taj Mahal, the Palace of Winds. With its hundreds of tiny windows, the building looks like a giant pink honeycomb. Long ago, princesses used these windows to watch festivals in the streets below, and even now, it feels like the palace itself is quietly watching over the city. Jaipur charms you with every step. But wait, don't get too comfortable here, because our next destination feels like stepping straight into a living postcard. The kind you see once and never forget. In Kerala, everything feels peaceful, almost as if the earth itself is taking a long, deep breath and inviting you to do the same. The moment you arrive, the noise of the world fades away. The air becomes softer, the sky looks clearer, and life seems to slow down to the perfect rhythm of nature. Houseboats glide gently across the quiet backwaters, moving so smoothly that it feels like they're floating on glass. These backwaters stretch for miles, like secret waterways hidden between villages and palm forests. The tall palm trees on both sides sway slowly in the warm breeze, almost as if they're greeting every traveler who passes by. The air smells fresh, a mix of water, green leaves, and blooming flowers. You can hear the soft splash of oars, the distant calls of birds, and sometimes nothing at all. Here, even silence feels beautiful. As the sun sets, the water turns gold, and reflections ripple like liquid light. People sit on the decks of their houseboats, sipping coconut water, watching fishermen cast their nets, and feeling, for the first time in a long time, truly relaxed. In Kerala, time doesn't rush. It stretches gently, giving you space to breathe, think, and appreciate how peaceful the world can be. If you've ever wondered what paradise on earth might look like, Kerala comes very close. But don't get too lost in this calm, because our next stop is even more magical. A place so high and breathtaking that it feels like it rises above the clouds themselves. Now we travel to the mighty Himalayas, a place where the mountains don't just stand tall, they touch the very sky. The moment you arrive, the air changes. It becomes crisp and cool, filling your lungs with freshness you can't find anywhere else. The world feels bigger here, quieter, and somehow more magical. Crystal clear lakes mirror the snowy peaks above them, as if nature is painting its own perfect reflections. Every direction you look feels unreal, like you've stepped into a fantasy world drawn with the sharpest blues, whites, and greens. Places like Manali, Leh and Kashmir are not just locations on a map, they are masterpieces created by nature itself. In Manali, pine forests wrap the mountains like green blankets. In Leh, golden deserts meet icy peaks, creating landscapes you won't find anywhere else on Earth. And in Kashmir, often called heaven on earth, every valley, river, and meadow looks like it was made for a postcard. Picture yourself sitting on a wooden balcony, holding a warm cup of tea. The steam rises in the cold air, and as you take a sip, you look out at mountains so tall that their tops vanish into the clouds. The silence here isn't empty. It's peaceful, powerful, and full of wonder. But don't think our journey ends here. The Himalayas may feel like the top of the world, but we still have one last wonder waiting. A place that will leave you amazed in a completely different way. Far away in the vast blue ocean, the Andaman Islands shine like a string of hidden jewels scattered across the water. When you first arrive, the world suddenly feels brighter, cleaner, and calmer, almost as if nature saved some of its most perfect treasures just for this place. The water here is unbelievably clear. You don't just see the surface. You can look straight through it, all the way down to the colorful coral reefs below. Bright fish swim in little groups, flashing blues, yellows, and oranges as they glide through the water. It feels like watching a living, moving painting right beneath your feet. The sand on the beaches is soft and white, almost like powder. When you walk on it, it feels cool in the shade and warm in the sun, the kind of sand you want to dig your toes into and never leave. The gentle waves wash up on the shore with a calming rhythm, as if the ocean is singing its own peaceful song. The sun here doesn't just shine, it glows. It turns the sea into sparkling blue glass that stretches all the way to the horizon. As the day fades, the sky turns pink, orange, and purple, making the whole island look like a dream. The Andaman Islands are quiet, but full of life, adventurous yet peaceful, simple yet breathtaking. It's the perfect place to end our journey. Calm, beautiful, and truly unforgettable. And as we stand on the shore, watching the waves roll in, we realize something special. Every place we visited in India had its own magic. And together, they create a story we'll carry with us forever. India is full of wonders, some ancient, some natural, and some so breathtaking that they stay in your heart long after you've left. Every corner of this incredible country holds a surprise. Every moment feels like a story waiting to be told. From the glowing beauty of the Taj Mahal, where love lives in shining marble, to the royal magic of Jaipur, where palaces whisper tales of kings and queens. From the peaceful backwaters of Kerala, where time slows down and nature hugs you gently, to the mighty Himalayas, where mountains rise like giants and touch the sky, and finally to the dreamy shores of the Andaman Islands, where the ocean sparkles like a blue treasure chest. India doesn't just show you places. It shows you emotions, colors, memories, and dreams. It teaches you that beauty can be quiet or loud, simple or grand, ancient or brand new. It shows you how every culture, every landscape, and every tradition adds a new chapter to its endless story. And the best part of all, this journey is only the beginning. India has thousands of wonders still waiting. Temples hidden in forests, deserts that glow under the stars, cities that never sleep, and villages where life moves with kindness and harmony. So now the question is, where do you want to explore next? Because wherever we go, another adventure is just around the corner. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next adventure.